Here we are at the McKinstry Company. We're getting ready for the big splash, youth employment splash that Workforce Development Council is doing. We're looking over here at the president of McKinstry here, and we are, that's Marlena Sessions over from WDC talking with the president. And here we got some pretty interesting people here. There's George Norcroft, the head of Business Relations and Economic Development, and Vern Rainey and Mary Rainey. And it's really neat to really see. And Sandra Hanks.
Hey, welcome to the big event. This is our kickoff for Youth at Work Summer 2009. It's our chance to show the community we've got a lot of opportunities for young people and ways for businesses to connect with supporting these kids.
I want to recognize several very important guests in addition to our honored guest, Senator Patty Murray. And one of those is our new county executive, King County Executive Kurt Triplett is with us. Someone absent from the stage, but who is very supportive, and we wanted to give a shout out to Mayor Greg Nichols, who's actually in Montreal today, but would have loved to have been here. Has been very supportive with his commitment of city funds to summer youth at work as well. So we appreciate Senator this Youth at Work summer program that we're launching officially today will put 1,000 young people to work in Seattle and King County this summer. But at the Workforce Development Council, we also really see it as an opportunity to jumpstart and sustain a summer youth program over many years to come, and that is our plan, and with every good intention, we plan to do that. So for that, in terms of the jumpstart, the ability to do that this year, we're here to honor and thank Senator Patty Murray. Senator Murray has been an incredible champion of youth employment in Congress, and it is really her leadership that we have to thank for the restoration of summer jobs across the country in the Recovery Act. I'm so honored to introduce Senator Patty Murray.
It's great to be here with you, and I want to thank Dean Allen and the McKinstry Company for hosting today's event. Dean, it's great to be on your turf for a change. They have done such a tremendous job in supporting local summer jobs, and have really led the way in building a green economy. But I think the country knows them because President Obama has made him famous by mentioning his great works and the company's great work on energy efficiency and renewable projects. But I also want to thank Dean for coming back and testifying before one of my subcommittees as well. But they have put McKinstry on the map, and that's great for all of us here. I grew up having just about every different kind of summer job you ever thought of. I started out working in my dad's 5 and 10 cent store in Bothell, Washington, and along with my 6 brothers and sisters, we did everything from stocking the shelves to working the cash register, sweeping the floor, whatever my dad told us to do. Later on, I worked at a park, Sacagawea State Park here in Tri-City area in Washington State, where I cleaned and keep the park clean and even clean bathrooms often. I answered phones at a glass house in Bothell, Washington one summer, and as many of you know, I worked at the psychiatric ward at the Veterans Hospital as an internship during college. And looking back now, I can tell you that each and every one of those jobs helped me in a unique way and taught me some skills and lessons that I've used literally throughout my life and my career. Those jobs taught me everything from the value of hard work to the daily challenges of running a small business to how to be and look professional. And most of those experiences helped me be exposed to new experiences and new people and new challenges. In fact, my experience working at the Seattle VA and the psychiatric ward gave me an appreciation of our veterans and the health care they need, and that drove me to becoming the first woman in the country's history to serve on the VA committee in the United States Senate. And of course, it's not just me. Summer jobs have been proven to teach skills and life lessons to just about everyone. Studies have shown us that people who get early work experience as teenagers make more money as fact, early work experience has been shown to raise earnings over a lifetime by 10 to 20%. But today, as in this very tough economy, and our teenagers are facing the most difficult job market since World War II. Across the country, the overall teenage unemployment has risen to over 21%. And for African American teenagers, it is 34%. So with all of our families working hard to save today and not spending so they can pay their bills, businesses have had to freeze hiring so that they can pay their bills. That's why I worked so hard when we passed the Economic Recovery Act earlier this year to include $1.2 billion for summer jobs under the Workforce Investment Act. I can tell you that in every meeting that we had at the leadership level, I'd walk in the room and they'd go, I know, summer jobs. That's how important it was to me. And I want you also to know that it wasn't just the money. We worked to expand the age of eligibility to 24-year-olds to help reach more young people, because often they are the ones who fall through the cracks of both our education and training programs. So I am very pleased to be here today with King County and Seattle, who are going to receive $3.1 million in order to jumpstart their hiring of summer job programs this year, and to do so in partnership with private and public employers. Now, I know that particularly with this economic recovery package, we tend to throw around a lot of great big huge numbers. So as far as what state or community is going to be receiving under one program or another. So I want to take a minute this morning to tell you what this funding actually means here in King County. Back in 2007 in King County, there were not even 200 local jobs provided through this program for the entire year. In 2008, it was about 200 local teen jobs for the whole year. This year, with this funding, we have been able to provide, in the economic recovery bill alone, 855 youth jobs for this summer. That means a more than 855 young people who will be productively engaged in their community, avoiding high risk and criminal activity, and learning the 21st century skills that employers value: critical thinking, teamwork, problem solving, and communication. These are skills I want you to know I'm also working on to build for the next generation of workers by reauthorizing the Workforce Investment Act and by reintroducing my Promoting Innovations to 21st Century Careers bill, which is legislation that will bring together our local employers and schools and labor force and workforce experts and communities to design and create jobs for the people in their own community. And I think that is an important part of what we need to keep on doing. But I also want to just mention that teen jobs are going to stimulate our local economies more than just employing those 855 kids, because as anybody who's had a teenager at home will tell you that young people are a lot more likely to spend their paychecks in their communities than pocket it. And when a young person does save the money they've earned, oftentimes they're saving it for something like college or making a critical contribution to their family.